Hi, Candies. Oh, it's not an autoplay.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them.
Let me see our Hatham.
Wait a moment.
Thank you, Rogue. What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
Uh-huh.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Sure, I'll try. It
Okay.
depends on what it is. Oh, no. I'm terrified. Rogue, I will ban you myself if you spoil this quest. No, if Eri doesn't, I will.
Everyone's here so early. But why isn't anybody talking?
It's a serious time. Paimon?
We already discussed things a bit.
I have sadly been
Hey,
spoiled
where
a
have you
lot.
been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
Am I ready? Yeah.
Very well.
Woohoo!
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Probably not.
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
That wasn't long at
Other stuff to
all.
take care of. Catch you all later.
Bye, Key Queen. I don't know why I said
Come
King.
on,
I was
don't
looking
give
at
me
our
that
Hatham.
face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Bye, dear. Love
Well,
you.
traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
I don't know. I didn't hear much, to be honest.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Here, dude.
Not you, Paimon. I do all the work. You do nothing.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Yay.
I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice.
No problem,
Good
gal.
luck with everything.
Thank you, Queen.
I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Oh, that's not reassuring at all. Actually, Candace. That's not reassuring to me. Without Hatham. Say less. Say less. I'll do anything for Al Hatham. Is that an Eremite? Oh, is that the guy from who came to the temple with that? Yeah.
I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating.
Oh?
Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Very clear. Crystal, in fact.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Never have enough words of encouragement.
Oh, I love
In
him.
that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Hold on. What did he just say to me? Yeah, makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Well, of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them.
Oh.
Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
He's not like other girls.
Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
But he's hot, Paimon.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools.
Oh,
I'll take that as a compliment.
sure, you do you.
That reminds me.
Oh.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
I remember.
You have a good memory.
I know.
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
From what I remember, yes.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us.
I don't think
Wait a
so.
second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots.
Hmm?
The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Wait, what?
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge.
We must tell Nahida.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
I honestly don't know, but she said the key to saving Irminsul is contained with the remaining consciousness of Great Lord Ruka
You
Devada.
mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
Yeah, I think so.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Preparatory? I haven't heard that word in a
To an
while.
Eremite base.
Wait, why? Oh,
Oh, you made it.
we did.
What are they
Oh,
doing
and they.
here?
Oh, he's talking to
I
them.
gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Wait,
the
I know
work
that voice.
Ah, yes. We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under
Is that
repair.
Tepe's VA?
Devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
I'm not
Look
sure, to be honest.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
No.
Scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Hmm? Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Is this my Bluetooth device?
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Mm-hmm. I do think
Yes.
that's what he's saying, yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Yeah.
Paimon can see the point you're trying
It
to
does sound risky as anything, but I'm ready.
Imagine
Oh.
this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Okay.
Now, open your
Oh.
eyes.
If I opened my eyes to Alhaitham, I would probably think I'm dreaming.
What's this?
So it makes sense.
Read it out loud.
Oh. Do we not get to see the
It's
note?
done.
What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
Research, Paimon, research.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you
Why
mean?
did you let us use it then?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A fool?
A slave to orders.
Oh. Well,
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
honestly, Alhaitham, give me one chance. Please.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
No.
I'm
No.
going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next
Are
step.
you coming with? If not, no. If Sino's there, I'll go.
Small
But-
projects.
You know.
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Are you okay?
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Sino.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
But,
Why are you guys arguing?
just
My
trust him.
friend,
Pretty
just in
privilege.
time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
No,
We
Sino's
agreed to
smart
work out a
though.
plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions.
Oh.
Had I known Al Hatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
The heavenly principles? No, I'm kidding.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Okay.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
What do you
You
mean?
can't get through that wall
It's
easily,
not that hard.
remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al Hatham told you. Am I right?
Maybe we should just go along with it. And just see how it turns
Of
out.
course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job
Of
done.
course he said that.
He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
Me?
I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies,
Oh my god.
but
I
not
know.
of our allies. I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I mean, that's nice of you, but you could have said it a bit nicer.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
Sino's a nice
I can say
person,
that people
okay?
like you
Give him a
are hard to
chance.
come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I can help.
I knew you would say
We're
that.
always around to help somehow.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
You got this, King. I believe in you.
Now that you've put it that way, I can no longer
That's my
refuse.
support.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
Okay.
Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
That's so cute, actually. Oh. Hello.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the
I know you're just threatened by him because he's so
Keep your
cool.
voice down.
Oh, sorry.
It's a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Ahmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Okay. Oh. You look so commanding when you're working.
This is work.
Oh, well, yeah. You're much more friendly to us because
I
we're...
trust you.
Yeah, yeah.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Paimon, be quiet.
Aren't
We're
you
having a
even
moment.
A little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
They're not the smartest though, are they?
We discussed this, remember?
Yeah, Paimon. I
The
actually don't
caravan
remember.
rebot
Oh.
operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
Because they're not smart.
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Oh.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
I'm special.
That's true. But why?
I need to
Look at
turn
it
those
from a
off. I
different angle.
forgot.
Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
Quite
Haven't
well
you
from what
ever
we've
thought about
known.
it?
No?
Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
Uh-huh.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Oh, I love how I hate
Emotions are part of
them.
our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance?
I actually don't have an answer.
In the
Like,
past,
I actually have no idea.
you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now,
Whoa.
you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Huh. Makes sense to me.
Actually, it does kind of make sense.
Akasha is not alive.
Now that he's actually
And
explained it,
I
I
don't think
get
we can
it.
be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so?
Yes,
I
so
guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
my question is, why did that have to be a flashback and we just didn't see that earlier?
This is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Oh, yeah, Paimon. And stop talking so much, please. I'm confident.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Of course. Anything for Alhaitham.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Nice name.
This is my assistant, the Traveler.
Assistant?
She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
Ew, her eyes. Oh my god. Oh, that's...
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
Oh, god.
And,
How
this
horrible.
the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Bring the map.
Can you not say please? I mean, Sino
In
manners.
2 days,
You know.
we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Be there or be square.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
That's a long ass sword.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards
Well,
him.
everyone thought you were a robot Paimon, which I actually probably would prefer, because then you wouldn't speak so much.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Let's
Get
go.
ready. We will move out in 2 days.
I'm ready to see my small man.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
Helpers?
Let's hurry over!
Are we not, like,
Wait a moment.
friends?
Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants. We meet again.
Assistants.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
So we have to pretend fight our friends. Sure, sounds fun.
Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
No, I don't
Wrong.
know.
The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be?
I am
Macho
Sino.
from the
Well, I'm not,
Academia?
but he is.
I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Anyway,
It's over.
back to the quest.
Ah!
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful
Dendro Archon dogs?
You'll regret this.
Damn.
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshred will curse you, and you will all.
Silence!
This is kind of entertaining. Oh. He just got punched in the face.
Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
The noise sounded so like squelchy.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
Honestly though, this is really random.
Let's talk elsewhere.
But those like bit of clothing Sino has on his feet look really comfy. Just really random.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
Yeah, because Paimon didn't say anything for once.
And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
Well, wasn't it Al-Haytham's plan?
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it
Tainari.
really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it
Miffed.
and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried too.
I have a
No, I'm
very
not really,
close
but...
relationship with Tainari.
Oh!
Given how well we know each other,
Oh,
I believe
really?
my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like
Close
this.
relationship,
If
you
need
say?
help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
This feels like an Avengers movie. Hey, Queen.
Yeah, we're here!
Oh no.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Down to 7 drinks. Good for you.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Okay. Sure. Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky. Was it?
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop.
I
All
mean...
joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser
No,
Lords
let
from
him.
Sumeru.
No, let him.
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough.
Let Dottore
If the
get in our
Doctor
way.
would crash the party,
I love
it would
him.
be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up.
Yes, we do.
Ooh,
I do.
He really gives Paimon the creeps.
He can take Paimon away.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the Academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
I would. What should we do? Go see Dottore.
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
King.
If all Haytham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
Damn.
Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
Well, if I had to pay, I wouldn't... I'd say no.
What more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, How about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
What? Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently.
There's not much to
If you
smile
ask
about,
me,
dear.
Someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
I mean, thank you, but we haven't found
Come
our
on,
brother,
give me a
so she doesn't
smile,
want to
so then I
smile.
can be less worried.
Oh, Lumine. That's so cute. Thank you,
Looking
dear.
good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are
Aries.
many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
That was like the most pure thing
Let's go.
Dia's ever
Time
said.
to pay a visit to Party's DI.
That was so cute. Oh, it's all of a sudden sunny. Okay, well.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey, King.
And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
I mean, I did just literally rush through your story quest this morning.
She's an Aramite
Just in
mercenary.
case I got story locked.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's from your boyfriend, Sino.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Wait, what? Okay.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby.
We literally just moved
Okay,
2 feet.
What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever... I want to know where he is. Yes, I do.
Doctor, huh?
I really do.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Hey.
Paimon thinks he
Hey.
has blue hair.
Yes, I know him.
How can you not know what hair color he
Actually,
has?
He left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Go chase him. I want to see him.
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Wait, what?
Can I ask what it
No.
was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us.
Yeah.
For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Boyfriend. Not friend.
Sino, you say?
Uh-huh. I do.
Hmm,
I said Sino.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as
Also,
the type that would
Tainari has a
conspire
very
to
good
deceive me.
bullshit
You
detector,
don't
it
need to tell
seems.
me anything you don't want
To be honest.
I'll also get straight to the point.
Oh.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Why didn't you let him? I would have let him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Well, they just said he left, so I'm presuming...
Yes.
Yes?
He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
What, without the gnosis? Oh. Oh.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed.
Oh.
Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
I wish.
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di.
Is this a different
Let me
clone?
ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
The voice is
Your
different.
sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
He sounds so good, though.
Given the way you're asking, I
Oh.
assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Extremely frank.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Well, he got expelled, so
Oh.
probably not.
I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
I don't know, because he
Well,
does
you're the
sound
only one
younger.
who made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced
Oh,
and effective
uh-huh.
treatment.
I love you, but I
will
don't believe
personally
that
supervise
at
her
all.
treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable?
She'd probably
to
be
you?
dead in like a week,
Hypatia
Dottore.
was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this
Well, we're having like
transfer.
a proper
Your
debate here.
suggestion is rude
Kind of
and
love this.
reckless.
Oh,
I'll pass.
not the rude. I mean, good for him.
I don't
Good
know
for
much about
Tighnari.
the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
Well, he did get
It's not so
expelled.
much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
No, I wouldn't either, but do you think he'll just give up?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic.
Okay, no, he hasn't given up then. Because
His
if
reaction really concerned me.
he gave up that easy, he definitely has not given up. I love his design. Oh my god. Obsessed.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He's so cool. I need to stop liking villains. But I can't. They're just very interesting.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
You think?
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
Probably not.
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can't believe he's actually leaving. He's definitely not
believe
leaving.
it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details.
I have
Frankly
completed
speaking,
Tighnari's
I don't
quest,
want you
yes.
to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing the info.
Sorry we can't tell you everything.
I think we should tell him
appreciate
everything.
that you helped us
I
anyway.
think we're being a bit
I
mean.
won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so.
Oh, that was a pause.
To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Wait, why? Pray tell?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
What does
I
0
get it.
dots mean? Nothing?
Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you were like me, someone already working at the Academia to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
I mean, if he's a sage, then
If the
definitely.
higher ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
Oh, what a
Alright,
king.
We've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
Those sages need to, like, actually leave.
I see.
That's the
So
nicest
you
way I could
noticed
say
something
it.
was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Aww.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right.
Thanks.
Let's go hunt down this harbinger.
Yes,
Oh,
let's.
by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
That away.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. Damn.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the
Even
truth.
if he was, he wouldn't
He
tell
also
you
said
if he
that he'll
was.
take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
Well,
Just to be safe,
yes.
let's chase him and see what we find.
I'm not sure that's smart
We have
either.
no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Oh my god. Shao
We can
almost
stop
ran
here.
into the wall.
I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Oh, isn't that like where all the
Port
boats are and
Ormos?
stuff? So I would say
They're
so.
going to leave by boat?
Well,
That's right. Let's
How
go to the port
else?
and have a look for ourselves.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
sure. I'll hide in a.
This place will do. We can hide
An
here while we
archway?
keep an eye on the boat.
Are we sure he's not planning something? He's so hot. He saw us. Yeah, we're just. Oh.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
He's so annoying.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
The goofiest wave.
Where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
We're hallucinating.
Here just a few minutes ago. But now, they've vanished.
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
You thought Paimon died? I kind of wish. Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Pardis Di.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
She connected her consciousness to
I'm afraid
Scaramouche.
that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Oh no.
Let's go!
How sad.
Pardis Di is not a place you Fatui
Ow.
can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear.
Yo.
Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius Di for research purposes.
Your voice does not match your face,
But
so...
you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
Oh.
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
I love Tainari.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
He's kind of
Well,
iconic.
You only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
Which one?
I may be staying at Pardis Di as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety
love
of the
that bow.
scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Why? No, please let them.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it.
No, let them. I'm like the worst person to play the good guy in this
Paige is
game.
still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken
It
in.
doesn't look very comfy, actually. Take your shoes off. Why have you got your shoes on? I'd say, well, she's sleeping, no? Oh, what else would she be?
Well, how is she?
She's napping. She's just sleeping.
Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
Wait, oh. It's my gremlin. My little gremlin.
What? The balladeer is here?
My little man. My favorite man.
I miss that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Where is he?
Who cares? He's talking to us, okay?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh, that's dangerous. Uh-oh.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Pardis Di and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
I agree.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
You're so romantic, Scar. Genuinely.
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Oh my god.
Hey, traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please shut up.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
He's so
Is it
hot.
wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
I mean, I love you, but yes.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
I love him. Oh, a question.
Yes.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh.
Yeah, what
Oh.
in a good mood,
Oof.
which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored. I'm honored.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think he cares, to be honest with you. Yeah, he probably would. I don't think he cares.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
I am, okay?
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Yes, I get it.
I was born to become a god.
Yes, I agree.
My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
Why are you floating?
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
A boring human
Indeed,
feelings.
to
Relatable.
me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing.
Oh
Tell
my
me,
god, why are you so
just
close?
What has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
Kiss me, you wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination.
Why are you so close?
This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
I'm gonna miss that
It'll
design
be for
so
your own
much.
good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
Damn. Why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely something.
You've seen my affection for her.
That should be
if
me.
If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
That should
she
be
peered
me.
into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first
Oh no,
follower.
I do like his new design a lot.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity.
What a king.
While her worship shall become my glory.
I love him.
You're doubting me again? No matter.
I'm not.
Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
I wouldn't doubt you for a second.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Dottore. Well, I don't know if he wants
the
to.
Doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Probably not. Mad is a human emotion, I mean. Oh my god, the laugh.
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Damn, Discord.
The Doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business
Is
of
he
the
human?
new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the Doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift.
A gift?
Just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
I'll take a smooch and that's it.
It is an
Nothing
honor
else.
for you to be able to stand here and speak with me.
I agree.
As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Thank you. Hasn't he already said what he's planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all,
Hey, yo.
gods have never needed to be reasonable.
True. Sure. I mean, he just did it, so yes.
Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
He's become milder but more deranged. That's like his personality in a nutshell.
Where is the storm headed?
Is the balladeer using their noses to change the weather? He's that talented.
Outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
Oh, really?
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
Yo, did Tainari get struck by lightning?
Hey, what happened to you?
Wait, I shouldn't laugh.
He's
Sorry.
hurt. I'm fine.
Sorry. I'm not laughing.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Those poor Fatui.
That all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know.
Oh. It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay. Mate, go
Hey,
sit
Didn't
down.
I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
It's very uncomfy.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Tainari, also just sit down, please.
Hey,
Yeah, literally.
yourself first.
I understand my condition.
You obviously don't.
The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. I always think they can push through the pain.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he sat down.
Well,
Let me rest for a bit.
I think most people may want to sit down when they've been struck by
Sorry,
lightning,
traveler.
Paimon.
Now you may start.
Thank you, Tainari. Wasn't really a meeting. Dotori weirdly waved at us, and yeah.
Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have
She's so
to.
relatable.
I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't
That's not a
say
bad
that.
thing, dear.
I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
I also have a theory. I don't think he left. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor's targeting Hypatia. Her
Maybe
consciousness
the
is
Fatui want to
connected
cover
to
up some
him.
secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
Most likely.
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not really sure.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
He'd probably try.
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
He's definitely
The
not
doctor
gone.
is out
Stop.
of the picture now.
No,
Yay! That's a big accomplishment.
he's not gone.
I'm also happy for
Thank you, Tainari.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Please do get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Do I get to see
Let's
Alhaitham
continue
again?
to keep a low profile.
Please.
You can head there once you're ready.
Thank you, dear. Alhaitham. I know.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first.
Go for it, King.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari.
Yes, I know your boyfriend was hurt.
Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
No. No, why do I not have an option? I wanted to say the Fatui.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya.
Do I plan to do the entire quest or stop and finish later? I actually kind of want to just do the quest because I've been really excited for it.
So
I'm gonna try and do the whole
removed
thing.
The doctor from the picture. Also, Tighnari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Yeah, he sat on his crab friend.
Good.
Oh, Tighnari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
He's me.
I'll hate them.
He's me.
Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile. Ha.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Let's go get a drink.
Something to boost morale.
Let's go get drunk.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Queen! My gorgeous girl.
Hey everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
I actually love her. I'm so sad her quest wasn't great.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes, we love you.
Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yes, of course.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
I want to hug her in like the bestie way.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
No, you got this.
But
You
I'll
got
try
this.
my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Queen.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Okay.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
He's so done. We're gonna save a god tomorrow.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
It's a grand plan and
Hey,
we're all
yo.
super awesome.
That's right. Just get a good night's sleep, everyone. Wait, what happened?
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Good night, Queen.
Yep, good night, everyone.
Not you, Paimon.
Hello,
Hello.
you two. Sleep well?
Yep.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
I mean,
it's crucial to dissipate
for
the tension
him.
before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
You can hardly say anything, Paimon.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
If it gets you to talk more, yes.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Mm-hmm.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I always forget she's like in prison.
Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That's a good
That
point.
isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
Don't forget, today is Nyargarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
When you put things that way...
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyargarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Yay.
Let's
go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
Yes, because we're
Yes.
bad bitches.
Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Well, he's the scribe, so I don't think they'd say much.
Scribe?
See? They're in
Please, wait.
shookness.
Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Yes. Well, not me, but... What are you freaking out about?
That's me.
He's just a guy with glasses.
Something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
He can do whatever he wants.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
Oh, okay.
Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Oh.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me!
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know,
I
the
thought you'd be
purpose of your
smarter.
return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler?
Hi, that's
And
me.
you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
You're welcome, even though I'm not Alhaven, but I'll reply for him. Because he does lack some manners sometimes.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
That we were the ones he was looking for.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
What?
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
How did I come to that conclusion?
That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Is this the academia's library?
Yeah, I was in here yesterday for stealing all the books.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
Lisa would love it here.
There are
Even though
a lot
she's
of students
been
going
here.
through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Act natural. Okay, I will act natural. Are they allowed to see me or no? Because if they're not, I don't know how I can get past. Okay. I was gonna say.
What's this platform for?
Just to get to the middle, I guess.
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
Well, you've answered your own question. It seems. Pardon?
No, not right now.
Well.
We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
I'm gonna just keep quiet from now on.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Which could be really
Who
stealthy.
knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
I hate you. Busted. I hate this man.
What are you doing here?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
That's so kind.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
Oh my god.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That's
It's
me.
a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
I mean, it's not too late for you to stop.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
I kind of don't want to, but you know, we... Hello, Jenkins. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
This place is crawling with guards.
I don't want to be here.
No way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me?
I want to
Today
punch
is
you in the throat.
Narabaha Day,
No
so I
offense.
still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
Oh. The Fatui have ulterior motives.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
I do, and I'm in love with
If that
one
is
of them.
so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
A gnosis?
Worthless.
Sorry, Shao.
Those are all completely worthless.
Okay.
Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge.
No, I don't have channel points yet because I haven't hit affiliate yet. I'm like 2 followers off. So as soon as I hit affiliate, I should have channel points, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration.
Very close.
No cost is too great to realize it.
But in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand
Don't
the
point at
rapture
me.
of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
Don't point at me. It's mean. Rude. What about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do? Care for the
Well,
people? Fend off sandstorms?
you've imprisoned her right now,
Silly
so not a
fairy
lot.
tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata.
She's dead.
Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
It seems like it, Paimon, to be honest. I don't know what I can say.
As per your judgment,
Oh.
Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals.
Get him.
Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, That reminds me. Here's the investigation report you
Wait,
requested.
where did you hide
It's a
that?
summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
No, it's okay, kids. I'm from the south.
Oh, Haytham!
It's not great down here.
You're still on the Academia's side!
Stop doubting this man.
We finally started to trust you!
He really isn't. No, 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 no. Why do we just...
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha.
Oh my god, there's so many. They're like all over here. I don't know what that
We'll
means.
be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say dishonest persons...
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
I hate you.
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
I don't like you. Please stop talking to me. I agree.
Despicable. Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
No.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
So you were stalking us? That's not creepy at all.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
No, you shouldn't have,
the
but...
Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%?
100%.
What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan.
Yeah, I would betray them 100%.
If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for
No,
Sino,
he would never.
according to the Akasha's
Alhaitham would never do that to
he will
us.
soon return
No.
to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Alhaitham would never do that to us.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no?
Alhaitham, please don't prove me wrong.
It would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances,
How did
even
this
that
man
is trivial
get
compared
Grand
to what
Sage
we
with
stand to
the
gain
worst outfit?
from our great work?
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Okay, okay. Cutscene? Oh no. Oh. Um. What did you do? Wait, he used it? Why? I love you, but why? Why did you do that?
Who stole that divine knowledge capsule?
Traitor! You traitor!
He's so
Even
hard.
the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me?
No.
Hatham?
He looks better than you.
Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Bet. Sure. Bestie. Oh. You bitch.
He has gone completely insane.
I hate him. I hate him. Bestie. Now what are we meant to do?
Exile him to Aru village.
What are we meant to do now?
These two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
I don't know if that was like part of the plan.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahade. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
But
excellent. You may begin.
Wait. Ah, King. Oh my god. I love our little crew. They're all so cute. We're outside, no? Isn't this like a... Oh no, it's a bookshelf. I thought it was a window. I was like, just jump out the window. That's enough, Paimon. Be quiet, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now?
We could also fit through those gaps in that door. Marvelous.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhatham's probably done with his part too.
That was close.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhatham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
I love that word for some reason. Pompous.
Super tricky
I
plan.
think it's so funny.
Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana,
Thank you,
it will take
Jenkins.
time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
I can't believe I'm like... What just happened? Like, I can't.
It's the one that all hate them modified.
My brain is fried.
Take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
They think the Akasha is completely under their control.
Okay, so what now?
We go find Nahida.
Sounds easy enough.
It probably won't be easy at all.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why did she say it like that?
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like